All right, Arizona's hottest R&B. It's the all-new Vena Soul. It's the Julian Show, and my guest today, Claudia Dabdoub from One to One Wish. How are you?
I'm great.
Good to see you. You're in the studio today, and you got a lot of things going on, a lot of interesting things, and we're going to talk about your organization here shortly. But I was just trying to make sure I have your name spelled right and pronounced right, Claudia. What is your background? How did you get started in everything here?
Julian, first of all, thank you for having me here at your show.
Thank you.
How I got started. I was raised in Tucson, and I study architecture and design at the U of A. Since I completed my education, I've been doing remodels, basically, the most kitchens. And now it's 33 years of remodeling homes. I have inhouse.com website. I have consecutive awards which are recognized internationally, like from 2015 till 2019. And the last 3 years, I just haven't turned in my work because I've been so busy.
Yeah. So, when this remodeling or is it interior design, what makes it so good? Like, what skill set, or is it your creativity? What is that was making you get all these awards?
I think it's about treating the customer. First of all, explaining to the customer what you can help them with. Laying it all down with drawings and products, information of the timeline and the detail of the remodel. Once you do that, then I have it all together in a paper, in a book, big book usually. And once you have that the customer gets a lot of respect, understanding of what it entails to do a remodel in a project. And how much I like them because seeing like a really ugly kitchen, really ugly house, converting into more than what my customer expected, it just makes my day. And usually they become my friends, like they and it's just a referral and that's how I grew my business through the years, through referrals.
Through all those referrals and continuous work and people being satisfied with what you're doing.
Yes.
That's awesome. And so from that interior design and dealing with objects and furniture and all this stuff, out of that came your organization. How did the idea come for One to One Wish through interior design?
So in 2009, I already had this feeling all the time when I did a remodel. Customers would get a big trash container, and as we didn't want something or needed it anymore, it will go in the trash. There's some organizations that will take some of the stuff, but usually they're too busy or they was not good enough for them to take it. So mostly they will end up in the trash. And I always had the feeling, it's like, oh, I wish I knew who to give it to, or I wish I could just call somebody to come and pick it up before it gets destroyed. And that wish was always in me, but I couldn't do I couldn't do much more than take care of
Yeah.
I was a single mom taking care of two kids, and then having my own business, and so I at that point I was just like, I don't know how to do this right now. But through the years, I started thinking more of like how I can put it into a nonprofit. And so it's 2009 all the way to 2020. I will always make notes to myself whenever something came up to how to go about. I will ask people like in the hospitals, like in a doctor, well, would you be interested, like if there was this type of organization where you can donate the equipment that you don't like anymore, instead of like tossing it away, donating it to another country. Always the answer would be absolutely. If I knew where to donate it, I will even pay for the post, send it. And then I would talk to in schools, which I knew, being also I put myself through school, how important the kids that are leaving in college, they need new books, new
Right,
stuff.
right.
So also I saw the need there instead of throwing it in the trash. And then um, so in 2020, having a little bit more time, I realized that that was the time for me to start
To get
putting
it started.
to start it. So I was literally almost like praying to God and say, okay, if you really want me to do this, I feel like, there's always something inside of you that is telling you to do something.
Yep.
And this was all
Yep.
in me 100%. And I told God, I was like, okay, help me find someone that could help me with the website, because that area I do not know. I may be able to speak. I may be able to talk to people about it and stuff, but not putting a website. So within the first months of the pandemic, there was one event that I was asked to go with these people, and as I was sitting where we were eating, to the right of my, there was this person, and we were talking about the future and stuff, and he asked, "What would you like?" And I go, "Oh, I would like to have someone to help me with my website."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Well, maybe I can help you with that. Give me your phone number." And I just laughed, and I mean, what did I have to lose? So I just wrote him my phone number,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the person that was with me, I was like, oh, "This is so funny." I go, "He's gonna find me somebody to write my website." He goes, "Okay." So a few weeks later, another person contacted me. He said, I was told to contact you because you need to write a website." And so we met and we spent hours and hours together trying to, because I wanted a website that could be, in a sense, very dummy, easy to use,
Easy to use, user friendly.
user friendly,
Yeah.
where it could be like, not dummy, that was not the right words, but so easy to understand
Yeah.
that. So so if you go to the website and if it's not easy, please let me know, because maybe, sometimes when you think about something too much, you get it all confused. So
Definitely. I've been there. Yeah. Yeah.
so I need all the help of support. If you go through the website and say, "This is not working," send me emails, text me. I'd be glad to modify it. And this person is still, helping me in trying to modify the website as we go.
Fantastic, fantastic. So the website is used as a place for people to not only to donate, right, but also people who are looking for certain items can go to your website, and so basically that's what it sounds like. That's how as far as right now, how One-to-One Wish works is there's your site, donate, and then if you need something. If you need a refrigerator, you need something. Explain more as far as that working and how that works out.
Yeah, just to go back a little bit, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I spent a lot of money and time going through lawyers to get it into a 501c,
Mm-hmm.
and that took lots of time and energy. But I was very happy, and that finally it is a 501c. The website got changed, and so the main thing about that website, I wanted to be that people that needed help could go there, and with no money can get the help that they need.
Nice.
They need clothes. They could put the size of clothes for their kid, for themselves, for their grandmother, for whoever they need. They could put the size and some description of what they're looking for. And maybe the other person that has the clothes can read about the story and give them the clothes. Also, I mean, that's a wish. And then the other, that's a requesting,
Mm-hmm.
the person that is needing. And the granting is the person that has the clothes and that fits into the description, and that could give it to that person.
Okay.
And that's how I feel that whatever you get from God or whoever you believe is granted to you.
Yeah.
And when you have that choice to pass it along or to toss it. And I feel sad that this humanity just tosses away so much stuff that is needed. Just because you have money doesn't mean that what you're tossing someone else doesn't need.
Right.
And that besides helping the environment and all these landfills that are
Mm-hmm.
getting full, giving it to the person that really needs it. I feel and working from the heart to say, okay, yeah, this product is still good, this clothes is still good, why not give it to someone that needs it? I think at the end, that person, even if they have money and they realize, oh, I'm meeting the person that's going to take it, and being the grateful and thankful for what they got, I think is like like that's what we need in this life. A little bit of the love, the
Right.
connection. That's why I called it one-to-one wish.
And it's a beautiful connection, very much so. So, what are some of the things that are like your pressing need right now as far as keeping this thing going and keeping it efficient?
I want everybody to, from the whole wide world, to join one-to-one wish, and to, if you have either wish, a granting or requesting a wish, and if not, if you can help monetary, the only thing monetary can help us is to help the person that wrote that website to be there, continue helping me and or myself. Other than that, we don't require money.
No require money at all.
No require money
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
The only thing that I do asking and reaching the community is for personal drivers, movers that could help us, and as a write out that somebody has a refrigerator and wants to donate it to this person. The person that needs it don't have the mean to transfer the refrigerator.
Right, right.
So we needing movers to help with that, and that could be a write out. We also need spaces for the owners with
Like storage or some kind of large space that can hold stuff.
empty spaces that
Yeah.
that could be used as storage. That could be a write out. And that we can host stuff until someone needs it, or that are given. And because that's one of the main things people tell me, I don't want to keep it in my house while we find, there's someone in need.
Right, because it's trying to get rid of it. It's trying to get in and out the door.
Yes. But I believe that the more people join one-to-one wish, there will be more movement. Hopefully in the future that we will not need the storage. It will be directly to the person without the storage. But the storage also helps because we can help people employed that or with partner with other charities, not employed, partner with charities that are helping the disabled to help us with the products, to maintain the products while we give them to the person that needs them.
Absolutely, because there's a lot of organizations that probably have plenty of space. And then, get connected. And again, as your title of your organization, one-to-one, it's also not just people giving away, but connecting with other charities.
Yes.
So if you do have a charity and you're listening to this, get connected. So what is your website so we can get that out there for people?
The number 1 and then 2 TO number 1 wish.com.
All right. Fantastic.
Yes, and please join us, and as a community, we can make a difference for the landfills and to help that people that really need it. And this charity, they would not need any money to be able to get what they need.
All right, fantastic. Claudia, thank you for stopping by and telling us about this wonderful organization. I'm very excited about it. I would love to, continue to work with you and help you get the word out about this.
Yes, there's a lot of organizations that could benefit. So if you're organizations that could partner with us, we would love to do that. And I mean, my mind is just blowing with all the names. So please do. We welcome you.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you again for stopping by the Julian Show. We got the 5 o'clock free ride coming up next.